this is a different stream than the one that I just did. Video producer. Okay, yes. Good. Stream manager. Forgot the space. Last berry and then done. Now we can go over to you. Alright, I think I... Oh wait. Oh, never mind. I already unlocked it. This is Parker Shores. And then I will go to you and then go to download. Where are you located? Like speed of this clip, change it to 50 or so. Not 50. 35 maybe? 80? 90? Then we're gonna go to you. Okay. Delete all of yous. And delete you. Go back to levels and then go find seagull boss fight. Stay selected. Then we will grab you and you copy, and then make our way back to game over screen 1. Then we go back inside and we find the temporary cutscene cam. Set the rotation back to normal. What am I looking at right here? Let's see. And then let's find you. We can delete you. The plane, we can delete you. Grab the Niagara system and also the shoot you up thing. Bring them right over here, and then we've got. Alright, and then we go to right here. Set this on the ground and you into the sky. And then they got this thing right here. The cutscene cam. You're facing the wrong direction. Alright, and then we go to the cutscene. No. Up the cutscene, and then we will put minus on right there. And then we will tap cutscene cam. Delay by about 0.1 on the right. Your complete goes over to the Niagara after, and then we got you here. Now we can do this. Wait for about 15 candles, maybe 0.5. Hakai Hisako, Hono Hono Haka, Hianai Hisako, Hianai Mura, Gamuli Gamuli no Kyoku. Alright, and then we change this from the 0.5 to 2.25 maybe. So let's add throttles and then Rocket Man X and go to animations. Then we find sleeping. Sakebu, Sakebu, Sutosha. You get no Gekito. Hianai, Hisako, Hianai, Ura. Oh, I know. Just white hat. Invisible mat. Let's copy and paste it in. Let's paste it into all of these things here. Alright, now we've got one thing. Let's just paste it into there. Rocket blue. Oh, that's fine. La 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 la. And then go back to field single. Add all your two and base. Alright, we're gonna say hidden in game. Vector hidden in game and then tag GFD. Alright. No. Copy and then we go to you, but you are minus 60 instead of that. Hianai Hisako, Hono Hono Haka, Ushu no Imoi, Gamuli Gamuli no Kyoku, Hianai Hisako, Hianai Mura. Windows package project and then select a folder. Then we go over here to my thing so I can make a new script and upload it in a little bit. Alright, fairies. That wasn't the next. Was that the next thing? Fairies, variants, light, leaky leopard, all the weapon sorts, specifically shield seagull boss fight and then shield seagull level. Light's a leaky leopard boss fight. Is that recent? I don't think it is. Oh, I think I just moved it over. Yeah, let's think about anything else that we might have made. Alright, okay. So, in Rocket... So, I wanted to make an area where you need to get keys to progress through an area. Some might call it lazy game design. But I prefer to call it a skill issue. Anyways, the fun part of the game is fighting enemies, not progressing through the game. So I don't feel too bad about this. But how do I drive windows and then we go Rocket Man X and screen capture with Mike start recording. Then we wait for it to load. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Stop recording. Going back to Maine. And then we go videos. We drag in the new one. Then we can put it right here. As soon as the sand disappears. Alright, then we're gonna go Rocket Voice Lines. Can we do Rocket Fall? Which one's this?
Is something wrong?
Something's supposed to show up before I say invincible.
Dang, you're right though. I can't hurt you. Wait, what if I hit you from behind? Should I be giving you back shots?
Enough talking, not enough dying. With unbreakable shield, I'm in.
Is something wrong?
Something's supposed to show up before I say invincible.
Dang, you're right though. I can't hurt you. Wait, what if I hit you from behind? Should I be giving you back shots?
Enough talking, not enough dying.
And then I'm gonna go browse. Oh yeah. Get saved then. It's gonna be called Shield Seagull Boss Intro. Time to render queue and then we hit render 1. Alright, and then we go auto levels. Shield Seagull stage. Alright. Rocket Man, I think we go for the movies. And add a new one. I'll just copy you, Control CV. That's S boss. Shield. Seagull boss intro. Open. 28. We'll say 29. And 29. Alright. Go to Rocket Man X. Level select screen. Save selected. Activate Blade Beetles. Then we go to Shield Seagull stage. Turn you off. You. stop, and then we're gonna start. We just need to key. Oh, right.
With unbreakable shield, I'm in.
Is something wrong?
Something's supposed to show up before I say invincible.
Dang, you're right though. I can't hurt you. Wait, what if I hit you from behind? Should I be giving you back shots?
Enough talking, not enough dying. Bad noises. Cock-a-doodle-doo!
Oh.
Bad noises. Bad noises. Mine. 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 Rock rocket.
Because of that, I have Blade Beetles level completed. Okay. So that works. That means it's on to, well, first of all, settings and then audio. Music volume down to nothing so that I can use my soundtrack. Ooh, philosophy. All right. The last very level, not level, stage. Last very stage. Last very stage. Let's go to the Blade Beetle stage for the necessary stuff at the beginning. Coin manager. Where's the... Maybe not. Maybe I go to Magma Monkey stage. Magma Monkey stage. Magma Monkey stage. Stage. Blastberry level, haste these in, and then we go to the Magma Monkey boss fight. Rock the stage. We need to find the close line, and that's PGM. But we miss Sky. Copy. Last fairy stage. B. Alright. Now we need to know what we're doing. So, let's file new 1920 by 1080. Alright, so central idea. We get trees. Oh, what's that? With people attached to them. And they need to get free. Imagine this is a rope. We need to find ways to free them. Meanwhile, the entire thing should be taking place inside of a greenhouse. I might just make it a half green. Hollow sphere. Unreal Engine. You have that by default. Alright, what we'll do is I will go to Thunder. Thank you for your service. Thing, but no. Actually, let's go to Vinci Resolve. It might take me 15 minutes to get it uploaded and stuff. That would be just about 2 hours after I upload my first video. Videos of the fairies, do I? Videos. And... okay. Now we go to you, Unreal Engine. Go to Shield Seagull stage real quick. And then we go over. You know what? Okay. Unreal Capture, start recording, hit play, the checkpoint should still be the same. I died. Let's get over here. Alright. That should be enough footage. 0.32. I hate that I have to do this manually. Is there any way that I can, like... It's a second life. So I wanted to make an area where you need to get keys to progress through it. Some might call it lazy game design, but I prefer to call it a skill issue. Anyways, the fun part of the game is fighting enemies, not progressing through the game, so I don't feel too bad about this. But what do I use for keys? Because I don't want Rocket to have to hold keys. Well, there's a line in an upcoming level for Blastberry's boss fight. Alright, Rocket voice lines. Fairy. Rocket Fairy.
Actually, I think one of them was a fairy.
So yeah, fairies are canon, and I decided to use them as the keys. Well, there's a line in an upcoming level for Blast Fairy's boss fight.
Actually, I think one of them was a fairy.
So yeah, fairies are canon, and I decided to use them as the keys. Thursday Real. At Ranger Q for 1. Alright, I'm not even gonna try uploading this to my GitHub. I'm just gonna email it to myself. In both cases, I'm going to go to new capture so that I can type it. Mail and then go. Myself. Go to the stuff and get Thursday Real. Over to Google Drive. Sending myself out, then I can back home. Alright, then I'm close, and then I can go. How about Instagram tells you that you liked your own reel? Right? Okay. Video in a second. limit. Approach the brush limit. Alright, anyways. Last berry. But first we must go to Blender. And then we'll go to... Oh, first we are in Blender. General, and then we shift A, crashes the here. No, it's not shift A, and then we will choose a cube with a subdivision, level 2. And shift D. Stick it inside, then we will invert the mold, and then we will apply modifier, and then we can go to right here, Control E, bridge edge loops, shade smooth, and then we got our double-sided sphere. Save Blender file and then file and export as FB. Double-sided sphere. Then we go to the random objects, and then we go to Blender projects, double-sided sphere, add you to this situation, and then we open you up. You have the collision of your simplified. Sorry, use complex collision as simple. And then when I add you to the scene of Blastberry's level, random. Double-sided sphere. Now we just grab it and we will make it really big. And now we got... wait, where's the skylight? Oh. Scale, let's go. 101. Okay. Well, let's try something. Just try 1. Is that good for? It's not good for rocket. Alright, let's try something like 0.1, and let's see how this handles it. Pretty brightly. Try 0.05. Probably could have taken the skylight from Shield Seagull's level, but whatever. Anyways, we got this working. Now we can choose something like glass. That's not what I want. Glass. And now we go this way. We want it, so now we can copy the double-sided sphere. Let's go to just a thing. Last one. Yep, that works. Copy your properties in category and then paste it all right here. Except for this. Oh wait. Copy and then paste it in there. Control V, Control V, Control V, and then we extend this out like this. Where is the player start? Alrighty then, now we've got ourselves this. Let's rotate by 90 so that you're facing this way, and then we have this thing right here. Let's do this one. 290 so that we're facing the exit at all times. Right, Bobby usually generates overlap events. Yep. And then we can do not generate, let's say, grass. In grass 1. Get it. Yeah! Kick it, kick it. Alright, then. Delete the faces and then we will again off. It's just the edges this time. And then merge to collapse. Now we got this as we wanted and the shifty. And break it down a little bit. And then actually we'll delete these things. I don't know why I forgot about that step. And then let's throw it out a bit like this. Then we will control the bridges. Wait, hold on. Control L and then open and then we will click flip. Control E and then bridge the edge loops and then we do that again. Bridge edge loops. Yeah! Shade smooth and now we got this as we wanted. I believe with me, make sure, yep. File and then export as FBX. Double-sided cylinder. Export as FBX. And then we go over here to the content browser. And then we double-sided cylinder. And then we can simply go here and use complex collision as simple. Use complex collision as simple. And then we will hit save and go right here. And then we can rotate it like this. Give it class 1. Alright, we're going to go back to double-sided sphere. File, open recent double-sided sphere, do not save. Let's go right here and then we will deselect you in the lines and then we got a circle right here. File and then export as FBX double-sided sphere. Then we save and go back and re-import the mesh. Now we got you as you are intended to be. We can send you like this soda. And then we copy that to you. And now we got you as intended. Now we got you as you are needed to be in the sun. side. This race is right in front of me. You think you can beat me, but now you'll see. I don't really wanna let you live, baby. Come around, I'll knock you down. Touch me and don't break your face. Oh, that. Let's go to local space and maybe something like this. -65. Alright. So now I gotta think of some actual level design. Alright, well we don't need to cutscene cam, shoot up cube, stand explosion, don't need to edit you. I might bring you back. And now we can save everything. There's just one of these spheres, but really, really big. We got 42.5. Let's do 140. One. Then we copy and paste your code. Here on the other side, I'm in there. Oh yeah, that doesn't look exactly as I was hoping.
I'm hanging on to the other side. I won't give up till the end of me.
Wait, no, that's necessary.
Welcome to the mind of a different kind. Where women growing slowly. Think I'm on 11, but I'm on a 9. Guess you don't really know me. Running from the past is a losing game. It never brings you glory. Been down this road before. Already know this story.
49, 11, 49, 12.
When your time has come and gone, I'll be the one to carry on.
last one, but last. Sleep. Let's see. In that case, we'll delete everything in Q2. Go to Q2. Say that like the shits. Alright, 22 to 67 is 45, so... Mind of a different kind, we've been growing slowly. On the bottom line, I guess you don't really know me.
Running from the past is a losing game. It never brings you glory. Been down this road before. Already know the story.
Last one. Down. Down. Overdrive. Down. Watch me go in. Go, go, Gala. Okiyoko e shini no Jishi wo ga Shinageru yuki wo Iki wo rasaru. So this thing can go. Whatever. And then Drive. Now. Drive. We're at 270. Now we can go plus 45 degrees. Hold the drive. Now. Watch me go in. Hold the drive. Right now, you out of sighted sphere and rotate you minus 45. And now we can go ahead and grab you up like this. And then we stretch you in the X direction. Scale up until you reach this one. And now we can rotate you by 45 degrees. 45 degrees plus 45 degrees. And then we've got this. Let's see what you look like with glass. Not glass 1, but just regular glass. And yep, that seems about fair. And then we can put you back at glass 1. What about glass that? Go to glass 1. Alright, now we can do anything so long as we start with the cylinders. Oh, I see. Go back here to 270 degrees. And then we will take you and put you with it. Put you in double-sided sphere, and then we go plus 45 degrees. And then now you are Z-clipping a bit. Glass. I mean, you can tell if you're looking for it. What about glass 1? What if we just stop doing that? For Z was that 1. Even 1, just 0.01. Alright, now you want Z clipping, so that would make E fine. Alright, now we go back to 270. Speed rotator. Speed rotator. Blueprint plus actor and BB underscore sphere rotator. Sphere rotator, and then we will go ahead and then we new rot. And this one will be a float. We will also get an actor reference. Click on the eye and it is an actor. Go into the object reference and then we will say custom event. it is not, then we'll rotate. Sad actor rotation. Flip. Rotator. On the shortest path. No. Get at the rotation button. Do what alpha is on shortest path. Alright. And then we'll just print done. Done. Make sure that it happens, and then we will drag you first a file, and then we add sphere rotator to the scene, and then we will add like a cube. Sphere rotator. Delay 15 or 12 seconds, sure. New rocks. Modulus. 360, 360. It is the new rotation. Plus 45. New rotation does that over and over and over. Over again, once every 12 seconds. Then we will. Oh, sorry. Before we do that, I also want to say turn them. And we will wait 12 seconds. Perhaps 0.01 is too much. Or maybe that's 0.1 is much. Let's try this. Can't be. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I guess in that case, I don't have to do this. Do it right here. That's never gonna happen anyway, so we can just go ahead and do that. So, in that case, we'll start off with 270. Rotator, what is the problem? There's nothing right here. Alright, this is just a temporary thing, by the way, the constant rotation. Alright, interesting. We'll have to make sure there's like a central hub or something. A central turning point so that it doesn't just rotate randomly like it is now. Also, anyway, not 130, right? About 138. Maybe, I don't know. Not bad. What do you think of that? Uh-huh. The heavy is dead. What do you think of that? Huh. Oh. Right. 140. 140. 140. I forgot about the fact that that would be changing you guys' size. Let's just... Oh, what? 4. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 2. 2, 3, 4. And 2, 4. There we go. There you go. Alright, spin your sphere rotator, and you no longer do this. subscriber, a more festive version of PC Dave fanfiction. Finally got community posts. Anyways, whoa, what did we do? That's fine. Sphere rotator. Alright, now I need to figure out what's gonna be done. What if I made a central, like in the center of this? Copy. Okay, like cube. Let's paste the location. There we go. Next one. Yes. Control at 090. No, maybe 90 in both. Nope. So it's 90. 90, 0, 90. 90, 0, 9. 90, 90, and 90, 0. stop that. I am this close to buying a mouse pad. Supporting me. I'll be losing you before long. With destiny. Double-sided sphere and then nope, not all of you. Just these four. Just these four things. With will use glass. Da, 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 da. Little eyes and goes on remember. Alright, we will be school for us to play. We'll add a cube, and this cube will have a type metal. And it will have a width of 0.1, maybe even 0.01. Instead of doing the blocking, we will just overlap all, and on component begin overlap. Other actor hashtag later. Actually, we don't need this part. What do we have it called? Sphere, get actor. Of class, B, sphere rotator, B, underscore, sphere rotator. Promote the variable, prop. And then we create a polygon load to roll. station, and it will be afloat, and this is public information. To our new rotation, and then we will plug this in, and as long as you begin to vision. Alright, and then we go ahead and we will put you here. Put you here, and we will make you big. What? Put your play, baby. You have material like metal. Oh, you do. And you have, oh yeah, compile. Then the rotation is 270. Let us rotate down. And we can copy and paste you throughout plus 45. Copy and then put you here plus 45. And then copy and paste you and paste you. Go to 0, 45. Copy and then rotate by 90. Copy, paste, put you there. 90 plus 45. Copy and paste. Plus 45 and you copy and paste you here. Plus 45. Add you to the double-sided sphere. Yeah, yeah, wow. Yeah, 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 wow. You know, Hiramito, Hikaru, Iluminoe, Spider-Man. Yasuragi, Zutete, Zubete, o Zutete, Solakakelu, change Leopardum. Kimi wa naze, Kimi wa naze, Kataka, Akete, Itosujiri. Itosujiri, Mutekio Hoko Hoko, Spider-Man. You know, Spider-Man. Kiramito, Hikaru Iluminoe, Spider-Man. Kimi, Seho. Tete Aki Solakakeru. Usually a pardon. Kimi wa naze, Kimi wa naze, Tataka Akete Hitosujiri, Hitosujiri, Mutekio Hoko Hoko, Spider-Man. Spider-Man. て空かける Strangely apart 君はなぜ君はなぜ戦い続けるのか命をかけて一筋無敵を誇るスパイダーマンスパイダーマンIn this 24 invisible night Cube 23 no Cube 24 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 and then we will go to over here get out to position and then we will break transform break rotator Z is greater than new rod plus sorry minus rod minus and boolean is less than plus 1 if that's the case and also you're less than it minus 1 then we will say it will say collision enabled it is false when it's true but it is true when that is false so now we should okay now let us see what is wrong maybe you are less than that plus 1 and so now we should be printing you will get this minus the new rock let us find out what it is what's the difference between the two minus 360 okay modulus 360 modulus 60 and modulus 360 actually you should be the one to be moduli 360 plug it into there and then we will plug you into here instead of the other one plug it into there 360 and in this case it's 360 and in this case it should be plus at 360 69. So if it's 1, I get set to 360, which becomes 0. If it is 2, then it becomes 361, which is 1. Which is 1 less, so that is correct. So now we go to here. Space Rotator. Alright, now we could be able to go. Nope, it's still going. Why is this wrong? Alright, let's see. That one and all become a black line on the floor. Alright, let's see. Alright, this is the plus. Plus 1 is 361. Wait, what are you then? 271. Minus 90. Ah. Add 322 this. And then modulo it. Trying to reach inside of me, trying to drain my energy. Let tell me what I'm made of. Curiosity. Curiosity, try to take a bite of me. I pleasure pray, seer rotator. Alright, we delete this and we delete this. Everything that goes unused. No, that's only 2 things then. Maybe this might be too fast, I don't know. Alright, now we've got you rotating as we wish. 315. Alright. So, central area is done. Now we need to come up with what we're gonna actually do in the level again. So of course trees. Alright, what weapon are we gonna do? Just build the game around what weapon we're gonna unlock. So let's just quickly draw it over here. We got the hat and headband, they're crossed out. Body armor is available. Horse is available. Legs, not. Shoes are not. Double shot, not. And the big shot is not. So yeah, we only have two options. Thor and the body armor. Wind Water Buffalo. The next level we'll work on. And yeah. And Water Buffalo seems more like a core kind of guy, doesn't he? This is gonna be a bullfight and everything. Or kind of like a bullfight, not exactly. And week and a half. So yeah, we're given the body armor this time around. How do we get the body armor? So I'm thinking the hat is just going to be a find it, not a puzzle for it or anything. We're just going to hide it in some cavern or something like that. The body. Body armor can be any puzzle. So we can't use the headband for it. Helmet would be too redundant. I don't like in Mega Man X or Mega Man X3, where you had to get the helmet first. If the helmet's one of the hardest things to get, then it's going to be really bad. If it's easy, then you're just going to gut it and be like, okay, well, I've unlocked half the game now. Headband can't do anything because it's not a puzzle. Double dash and double jump we've already used, so we can't really use any of these. That means we're left with the weapons. Okay, what are the weapons that we can use? Oh. Sword. Get the sword. We can cut some ropes. Some vines. If you do that, you'll find the armor box behind it. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Now, as for the humans, we're gonna have them locked with chains, not with rope or anything that can be cut with swords, so that we can justify having to solve the puzzle. Now, the puzzle will involve alright. See, what are the... Let me think of every single Mega Man X level throughout the series and see if I can think of anything. So we got X1, Storm Eagle. You platform on some raising and lowering platforms. This actually sounds really fun for a level without a ground. Fun for me, maybe. I don't know about that. Good player, though. Storm Eagle is strong against Flame Mammoth, I believe. That's an assembly line. Again, just get to the end. Assembly line, I don't know if we can use it. Well, we might be able to use it with a cotton gin or something. Flame Mammoth strong against Chill Penguin. Chill Penguin was kind of just up and down, and then eventually it got the platforming parts. Oh, very good. Sorry. Chill Penguin was strong against Spark Mandrill. Spark Mandrill, you kind of platform in the dark, but not really. Kind of up and down some more. It's actually just a lot of up and downing. Spark Mandrill was strong against Armored Armadillo, whose level was riding a minecart to the end. That was actually not stealing that, but it is an alternate. Not an alternate. That is an option of something. Something that takes you through the level, but if you miss it, then you gotta go through the level yourself. Armored Armadillo is strong against Octopus. That was also kind of just regular platforming with some new bosses every now and then. Of course, it was one of my least favorite levels, so I'm probably not copying that. But maybe a mid-boss. Which Octopus was strong against Boomer Flanger. Boomer Flanger's level was very vertical. It was a tower with some platforms that would take you between the walls. Oh, right, yeah, I am doing a vertical level. So, walls are too fall apart to dash normally unless you have the double dash double dash pants. Some platforms will take you here and back, but the platforms are occupied by turrets that are trying to kill you. Sounds like a clan. The walls can be treadmills that instantly push you down if you touch them. And no matching out of them as well. Alright, question actually. Tutorial level. See, Boomer Kawanger, his weapon was strong against Sting Chameleon. That was the mech level. Alright. I'll have to test it out when I actually do it then. Plus berry, and then we will try to figure it out. But yeah, the reason Mega Man X was able to do it was because there was only 2 walls going up the tower. I got 4 walls, and you can easily go to a corner and get from one wall to the other, which I don't want you doing. But yeah, there would be a way to use the sword so that you lose collision against the wall and then could easily wall jump of it. Unless solution is to solution would then have to be that Rocket's sword doesn't count as collision against the treadmills, but we don't really have a way of verifying whether it's the sword that ended collision or Rocket that ended collision. That's gonna be tough. Alright. Alright, then we got... Anyways, Gilbert Krager's strong against Sting Chameleon. Sting Chameleon's level was nothing special aside from the fact that there was the ride armor in there. Sting Chameleon is strong against Storm Eagle. X2. There's Wire Sponge. Wire Sponge was just some platforming. I can't say much more than that. Wire Sponge is strong against, what's his name? Wheelgator. Dinosaur Tank was a multi-path experience. Not much I can copy from there. But it was vertical. It was a lot of layers on top of layers. You'd go down an elevator. Alright, layered way. Good way. I mean, I already know how to do layered, but still. I can also do something like... if I can find out... Or maybe I'll just make a wall that you can't jump on. That's what I'll do. Alright, then you'll need a double dash boots to get to the heart or sub-tank or whatever, and I can put out an in-between floor. Wheelgator is strong against Bubble Crab. Bubble Crab was a lot of tight platforming above a pit. Pit of death. Alright. That's fair. X3... No. Wheelgator? No. Bubble Crab is strong against... Flame Pegasus? Flame Stag. Flame Stag's level was... basically an a series of chase sequences with the lava. They were also vertical. I can copy a bit of that. Go up a bit, you gotta swap walls. Because there's like a thing on top of you. That's... yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Flame Stag was strong against Morph Moth. Oh, that was the worst level in the game. Morph Moth his stage was just kinda mid-boss after mid-boss again. Morph Moth was strong, I believe, against... what's his name? The other one. Magna Centipede, which was kind of like a stealth mission. Had a lot of block sliding trying to kill you. I can maybe copy something from that, but probably not for this stage. See, whom have I forgotten? I did Wire Sponge, Wheel Gator, Bubble Crab, Flame Stag, Morph Moth, Other Bug, oh, Crystal Snail. Second worst one, that was another mech level, but it was just presented so poorly that it was boring. Yeah. And then that guy is strong against Overdrive Ostrich, which was a bike level. Alright, X3. Not the best one to copy anything from, but start with the first boss I beat, Splash Tiger. That was kind of vertical. You had to go up some platforms. The vertical dash allowed you to get up some stuff. I guess the double dash can allow you to get up some stuff, but there's no... The vertical dash is not an unlockable thing. You already have that. Yeah, I mean, I can't remember anything that happens after that initial starting point, but it's a lot of go up one path, get on the platforms, cross the gap. Not a bad idea. Okay. So if I just don't have walls and I don't have it be in an enclosed space, then yeah, the player will have to climb up one wall to get up there, have to follow the path to get to the other one. Big open areas, yeah. That's how you do it. Alright, then we got Morph Moth, Alright, what was Ray Tiger strong against? See, you know, Blast Hornet was a factory level. That was fine, I think. It was kind of the same thing, you know, open area with back and forth action. Alright, Flame... No. What was it? Gravity Beetle. I don't remember much after that initial factory opening. I imagine the rest of the level didn't work as well. He was strong against Blast Hornet. Blast Hornet stage... I don't remember Blast Hornet stage. I remember the ending of it. Parasite Bomb, I think that was strong against Blizzard Buffalo. That was a good level. It was a lot of ice physics. But yeah, you kind of go up and down some slippery slopes. Not sure how much I can copy from that, but yeah, it's kind of linear path, I guess. It's a linear 3D game, so. Blizzard Buffalo strong against Sewage Seahorse, or whatever his name was. Toxic Seahorse. And yeah, that was kind of vertical with the idea of... Okay, yeah. I don't know how much of that I can copy that I won't be copying from Boomer Kwanger, but anyways. Toxic Seahorse was strong against Tunnel Rhino. I hated Tunnel Rhinos, love them. But yeah, drop a bunch of stuff on them while they're trying to climb up. That's good strategy. Except for the fact that they're going to be focusing on... Well, who knows? They make it on a timer-based thing, and it's like a bong, 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 and it's alternates. So it's like bong, 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 and it repeats on that same time pattern. Then they'll be able to figure out what wall they need to climb, how far they need to climb it, whatever. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, sure. Alright. Which one was that? That was Tunnel Rhino. That was a lot of, yeah, mostly dropping stuff on you and having, oh, you had to go down the pit, but that's really pointing the camera at the pits. Not that bad of an idea, actually. Alright, jump down a pit. And you have to go through one of the caverns. Hi, waffle cavern. Alright, next up. Tunnel Rhino, what was your weapon strong against? Take the, Ray Tiger, Gravity Beetle, Blast Hornet, awesome Ray Tiger, Gravity Beetle, Blast Hornet, Blizzard Buffalo, Toxic Seahorse, Tunnel Rhino. There were two more.
Your heart is pounding and it can't be stopped. You tell yourself you're okay. It's too bad your doors can't be locked to keep the monsters away. You check Mega Man, there's nothing anymore. You should have stayed in bed.
Oh, Volt Catfish and Crushed Crawfish. I can't even remember the difference between these two guys. Volt, one of them has some... It was mostly linear. Huh. None of those are Mega Man X3. This is not Mega Man X3. What is that? Is this an AI-generated game? These are AI-generated images of Mega Man X3? Why? You can just get images of Mega Man X3. Gamer Guide Hub. Persona 4. That's not Persona. It's editor art style. B-side. Oh yeah. Famous brown-haired... yeah, famous game with two different women, one of which has orange hair. And yes, famous game with tons of different characters. All of them looking different. Combat strategy. We'll be introduced to the combat in the forest, where you use a combination of weapons and magic to fend off enemies. Use the enemy to your advantage. High ground and traps can give you the edge in battle. Don't be afraid to experiment different powers and most effective strategies. This is about me-side. This is about me-side. B-Side is an immersive, story-driven action-adventure game where players embark on a quest filled with puzzles, obstacles, and exploration. The game's narrative is rich and unfolds in the... This is not Me-Side! Your adventure in Me-Side begins in a mysterious town where you find yourself alone and unsure of what lies ahead. The first thing you do is explore the town and help familiarize yourself with... This is not Me-Side! Markiplier played Me-Side. I've never played it myself, but I know what Me-Side... The legendary game in the Mega Man series. Distinguished by its tough gameplay, responsive controls, and great music. It was released in 1995 for Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and retains a favorable among retro gamers. When you're a veteran player of the Mega Man X series, or fresh face in town devices, in-depth walkthrough will navigate you through every chapter of Mega Man X3, giving you guidance, tips, and strategy to play. Throughout the guide, we'll take a look at X3 step-by-step manner, giving you information, detailed tips, from defeating all the strong Mavericks to getting through. Before diving into the fray, fighting Mavericks and gathering upgrades, the basic mechanics are game adds new features, such as the change of playable characters between X and 0. Okay, that's true. Provides with more frequent gameplay as both characters. Additional heroes of the X series, X's range weapons, including legendary X plus which gain X powers defeating Mavericks. X's gain similar features to the level armor. The enigmatic fighter who holds a central role in the X universe. Zero exchange melee attacks with Z-Saber, special small abilities. Zero stronger than X, damage-wise plus than the ranged weapons of X. No. Zero plays very similarly to X in X3. You are thinking of X4 Zero. Alright, Chapter 1. Get accustomed to Zero control specs. Zero requires sub-tanks early in the game to save up energy for future levels. Upgrade X's Armor Buster as soon as possible for optimized damage outputs. Yeah. Yeah, because you can get the sub-tank and the X armor upgrade in the Chapter 1, which I assume you mean the intro stage. This is not Mega Man. Mega Man X3, which by the way, I don't know. Is Mega Man X3 one word or two? Oh yeah, they got that part right. X3C's 8th primary map has a special set of abilities and vulnerabilities. It's possible you can beat them in a specific order to affect your overall profession, and the best weapons are critical. Below is a breakdown of each Maverick stage and obstacles. Blast Horn. Blast Horn stage is filled with tough enemies and tricky platforming sections. The most challenging part of this level is the large, deadly bees that will swarm you as you progress. Aiming for precise shots is crucial, especially when facing the Hornet itself. There are no bees until you get to Blast Hornet. Weakness, Frost Shield from Blizzard Buffalo stage. No. No, it is not. Blizzard Buffalo's level is in cold, icy landscape with many platforms to traverse. The ice is dangerous to deal with, but right timing allows you to... Okay, hold on, I wasn't reading. Blizzard Buffalo's level is a cold, icy landscape with many platforms to traverse. The ice is dangerous to deal with, but the right timing allows you to get through the dangers and kill enemies effectively. You have given absolutely no information with that statement. Weakness, Thunderstrike from Tidal Waves. Thunderstrike from Tidal Whale stage. Tidal Whale. No! Tidal Whale is not in X3. Alright. Tidal Whale. This level is infamous for its... Also, why are you giving us the weakness to Blast Hornet and then you immediately give us what you think that would be? You are giving us the reverse order. You are giving us the boss whose weapon is strong against the previous boss. That is not how you play Mega Man X3, and you should not be giving it in this order, even if you were correct. Now that being said, Blast Hornet's weapon is strong against Blizzard Buffalo, so you accidentally did the right thing, but no you didn't. Alright, this level is famous for its underwater setting and challenging enemies that can easily overwhelm you if you're not cautious. No. Tidal Whale's level is famous for having Bubble Crab's theme, and it's not an enemy swarm stage. It is a one giant enemy that you are trying to avoid being killed by the entire time. Secret mastering of this level is understanding the water physics and being patient when traveling through the landscape. No, it is not. It is an auto-scroller. Tornado Fraying from the Tunnel Rhino level. No. Tunnel Rhino's level. What is this supposed to be? Is this supposed to be Tunnel Rhino's level? Why are you providing an AI-generated screenshot of Tunnel Rhino's level and only Tunnel Rhino's level? Tunnel Rhino's level is an underground tunnel with lots of sharp rocks and plenty of enemies that will challenge your reflexes. The biggest hindrance to this level is the Rhino itself, which attacks you and can cause some serious damage. That is the boss. The boss is supposed to be the most dangerous part. You do not tell them that that's the most dangerous part. Okay. I just saw the weakness. But also, sharp rocks. That is accidentally correct. There are spikes in the level. Enemies. I do not remember... I remember one enemy from Tunnel Rhino's level. Weakness. Frost Shield from Blizzard Buffalo's level. You have already said that Frost Shield is Blast Hornet's level. Alright. Neon Tiger. Neon Tiger's level is a combination of challenging platforms and an incessant attack at foes. Challenge platforming and incessant attack. You'll require sharp reflexes and good tactics to evade the attacks of your enemies and navigate through this stage. You have provided absolutely no information yet again. Also, Tornado Frang from Neon Tiger's stage. Also, Neon Tiger. Mega Man. Yes, that is correct. What weapon does Neon Tiger give you? Because it might not even... I could be wrong. Ray Splasher! It is the Ray Splasher! Where do you get the Tornado Fang? The Tornado Fang is the special weapon obtained from Tunnel Rhino. Wait a second. So you said... Yeah, Tornado Fang from Tunnel Rhino. And then the Tornado Fang from Neon Tiger. Magma Dragoon! Magma Dragoon! The most famous X4 boss of all time is in X3. This level is hot with fire-based obstacles and lethal Dragoon himself. Again, at the boss, at the very end. His air combat skills are hard to control. Once you figured out his attack pattern, it's quite easy to outwit him. His air combat skills are hard to control? You are not controlling him. It's quite easy to outwit him. Maybe I just kind of punched him with the mech. Triad Thunder from Blast Hornet. Triad Thunder from Blast Hornet. No! That's Volt Catfish! Mad Grinder? What is Mad Grinder? Alright, Mad Grinder is a real character. In-game information. He appears in Mega Man 7. Alright, weakness is the Mega Buster. Appears to be the tutorial boss or something. It's a special level in a very industrialized, with plenty of moving platforms and quick enemies. The secret to this level is remaining calm and watching the quickly moving platforms on the screen. Do I even have to say it? No new information. Frost Shield from Blizzard Buffalo level. Again, you've already said Frost Shield is used on someone else. People are only weak to one. Or, sorry, people's weapons are only strong against one boss in the main 8 levels. Dynamo. Dynamo is one of the toughest final Mavericks to face in X3. His fight will require excellent reflexes and a solid understanding of your character's abilities. Make sure to have plenty of sub-tanks prepared for the battle. Dynamo appears in X5 and X6. he is not a tough boss in the slightest. He is one of the easiest bosses in X5, and he only shows up once in X6. He is weak against the ice weapon for both X and 0, if I recall correctly. You are saying Thunderstrike from the Tidal Whale stage. Last time you said someone was weak to Tidal Whale, it was Thunderstrike. Okay, that is correct. I mean, that is consistent, not correct. Boss tips. Use charge shots to break through enemy defenses more quickly. No! Enemies don't have defenses that you can break. X3 does have armor, or defense, or whatever. It takes away 1 damage off of your shot. That is all. And you cannot undo it. Learn each boss's attack patterns and be ready to dodge when necessary. We already know that. Use sub-tanks sparingly. These are valuable assets in boss battles. Not really. You can always just go to a level and grind sub-tanks by using Blizzard Buffalo's weapon. If you don't have Blizzard Buffalo's weapon, you can still grind. It just takes longer. Acquiring the ultimate upgrades in makes play a vital role in enhancing your fighting skills. Several armor components and special techniques are hidden across levels, and their location makes fields much easier for you. X's ultimate armor. Ultimate armor for X provides you with access to very powerful new abilities, like firing charge shots without consuming any energy, and mobility. To receive the ultimate armor, you need to achieve certain tasks in the game, including defeating specific bosses and getting certain items. Pro tip, if you're having trouble with some stages, it might be worth your while to play the ultimate armor early. It'll make a lot easier. Buy the ultimate armor early. Okay. So there's a lot to unpack there. 1. It's not the ultimate armor until X4. Ultimate armor appears in X4, 5, 6, and 8. Does not appear in X7. And through each of the games except for X5, you cannot obtain the ultimate armor without using a cheat code. Firing charge shots without consuming any energy. That is only in X4. And mobility. All of them do that. To receive the ultimate armor, you'll need to achieve certain tasks in the game, including defeating specific bosses and getting certain items. How? Let's say you're correct. How is that supposed to help anyone? That's like saying, in order to become a millionaire, you have to work certain jobs and do certain things. Nothing! If you're having trouble with some stages, it might be worth your while to buy the ultimate armor early. It'll make a lot of life a lot of money. You don't buy the ultimate armor, you unlock it with a cheat code, or in X5, you unlock it in the stage where I think the one right before you fight 0. The X3 armor, which I assume it's talking about instead of the ultimate armor, you get that one after beating every boss. You cannot unlock it early. 0 is also upgradable throughout the game. No, he is not. And with his Z-Saber, he can access more powerful attacks to completely upgrade 0. With his Z-Saber, he can access more powerful attacks. Technically, he can access more powerful attacks than X can, but that's not what that means. To completely upgrade 0, ensure that you're collecting energy capsules and heart tanks to raise his maximum health and overall damage output. I don't know if the heart capsules actually do that, but the energy capsules refill ammo. They don't upgrade 0 in the slightest. Mega Man X3 has a reputation for secret locations and hidden material. If you want a richer experience, do take the time to find out the secret. That is what you are for! Alright, maybe you're just saying it. Sub-tanks. These pick up extra health, which you can use while you're running low on health. Ensure that you collect all the sub-tanks that are spread throughout stages. They will be necessary to get through more difficult stages in later part of the game. No, they are not. They are not necessary. Heart tanks. Raise your health limit. These are placed in various stages and need a little searching to locate. Secret stage. One of the most thrilling features of X3 is the secret stage. To unlock it, you need to defeat all 8 magnets in a particular order. The stage is exclusive challenges and an opportunity to test your abilities again. No! The secret stage is unlocked by going to, I think it's Crush Crawfish's stage and one other stage you can go into. Finding the cavern and finding Vile's thing. And all it does is it takes you to Vile's level where you can fight him early so you don't have to fight him again later in the game. And a few variations of the game, you can unlock You can unlock Zero as a character to use in the last fight against Sigma. We've already the since Zero's abilities are a little different from those in No. You cannot use Zero against Sigma. You can use Zero against one boss. That is one of the primary things about this game that people criticize, is that you can only use Zero against one boss, and once you do, you lose access to him forever, but you give X the Z-Saber. That is the only Z-Saber upgrade in the game, is that it goes to the hands of X, who can use it in bosses. Chapter 5, Final Boss Sigma. You have skipped several bosses. The last fight against Sigma is tough but worth it. Sigma employs a range of attacks from ground lasers and heavy aerial attacks. Be sure to fill up with subtakes before the last phase of Sigma's attacks are merciless. Kind of. Sigma's attack patterns are rather predictable, so be patient and dodge accordingly. Correct. Employ Zero's Z-Saber to inflict maximum damage in the last phase. Correct. Stand back while Sigma accumulates energy for devastating attacks and attack only when safe to do so. Correct. Mega Man X3 is a challenging but rewarding game that is share difficult tasks and achievements. Either playing as X or Zero, mastering the game's twists and turns will be crucial to success. Paying attention to the walkthrough will... No, it will not. Don't rush through each level. Frustration is the result. Try various weapons and tactics on each boss. Watch out for secret upgrades and materials to facilitate your journey. Okay. This is... I'm starting to understand why people hate AI. Gamer Guide Hub. I gotta look this up to see. Alright, nobody's discussed this place. This is... I think I am going to clip parts of this VOD, because I have got I don't know why I have to do this, but I have to do this because what was that? No, if I had saw this, so basically when I was playing X3, right? I was playing X3. The walkthrough guide that I had used for X1 and X2 only completed some of the levels before they just gave up. They were like, yeah, it's not worth it. X3 is kind of when you start to figure out the way of beating the game and unlocking all the secrets. So really, you don't need to use this online guide to figure it out. We can just say which levels the upgrades are in, and players will be able to figure it out themselves. That's what I reckon, at least. So the guide that I was using wasn't complete, and I had to figure out a lot of stuff by myself. And I liked it, you know? Starting from Well, actually, I don't know when I started. Actually, I don't think I did. I still, whenever I play a Mega Man X game, I have to look up what items are in what stages so I know what order to beat them in. But still, or I had to. I don't have to anymore. If I had seen this guide first, when I was struggling to beat Tunnel Rhino's stage, so that I could get the item that unlocks every other item in the game, I don't know what I would have done. I would have gone insane. Anyways. Fresh crawfish and bolt catfish aren't very memorable. X4, well... Start with Magma Dragoon. That was a mech level. Strong against Frost Walrus. Frost Walrus, what was your level about? That was... a lot of sledding sections. Again, open-ended platform. Okay, I think I'm starting to understand the Mega Man X style of level design. Okay. Yeah, that works. Alright. Now I gotta think of a reason that Rocket can't wall jump on these plantation walls. Also, this me side one. Combat strategy. We'll introduce a combination of weapon magic to fend off enemies. Use environments you within high grounds where traps can give you edge in battle. Don't be afraid to experiment with different combos. That, again, no. I need to know. Open link in new tab. Let's search for Mega Man X. I need to share this. Alright, r/Mega Man. Found this very helpful guide for X3 today. If you don't absolutely despise generative AI, this will give you a good laugh. Because it is laughably bad. This guide uses AI generated screenshots that don't show any new, that don't show the game, don't even come close to the game. Uses AI generated screenshot and they're placed really randomly. When it gets information correct, it's information correct. It's completely useless. Because it just says, be careful platforming. Or you might die. It says that the bosses include Magma Dragoon, Tidal Whale, and what was it? Mad Grinder. And Dynamo. It says that the 8 main bosses Dynamo. It thinks the alternate is in X3. That 0 is the X4 version. Sorry, the X8 version. X3 can be purchased at any time, but needs you to beat certain bosses first. Does not elaborate on that. It says that Zero is the X8 version. And that you must beat all 8 bosses before unlocking the secret stages. Whatever that means. Please visit. Please read this with an ad blocker so that they don't get any money. But it is so funny how bad it is. Also, if we can... Also, I don't know if you can report the website as fake, posting fake images, because it's the top result on Brave version of Google Images. When you look up X3 bosses. Alright. Mega. Mega Man X3 bosses. Oh wait, I forgot to link it. Alright, how to report images on Brave. Y'all just DDoS this thing? There's no way to report them. How do we go to Google? Mega Man X3 bosses. Alright, that's fine. Bing. Alright, so it's just Brave browser. Alright, well, I gotta cook supper, so